Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I remain your host Abu Joseph. In today's tutorial, we'll be looking at how to create a teens flyer design for a church program, to be precise, using Photoshop. Please, if you're new to the channel and you're coming across this channel for the first time, this channel is all about graphic design related content, and if you're interested, do well to smash the subscribe button. So without further ado, let's dive into this tutorial video. So we have to create a new canvas on which we'll be designing on, and afterwards we have the new document prompt that basically comes up. Over here we have to create a canvas that can be used across social media platforms. So we intend to set our unit of measurement in pixels, then we'll set the width to 1080 by 1350 to be precise is our dimension. Resolution can be set on 300, color mode can be set on RGB. Leave other settings the way are, and if you choose, you can choose to title your project by giving it a file name here and click on the create button. So here we have the canvas on which we'll be designing on. The first thing I'd like to do is to drag in the resources I'll be using to create this design. So here are the exercise files that will make up the design composition. So the first phase has to do with creating of the background. Please do well to check the video description. You find the link to these resources in the video description. So I have to hit Ctrl T on the keyboard, holding out and scaling out from the middle like this. So adjusting this like this into the canvas, and click on the check button afterwards. Make sure your layer is actually a smart object notwithstanding. By doing so, it enables you to maintain any adjustment you make on this layer at any point in time in the design phase. So the next thing I would like to do is to apply a hue saturation adjustment by hitting Ctrl U on the keyboard, and this comes up. So over here I would like to increase the hues and make little adjustment to the lightness of this way. So leave it at around minus 54, 53 is okay, and click on the OK button afterwards. So that is in terms of that. So I can hit Ctrl T to transform it out, scale it out a little. Okay, afterwards can save the changes. So that is in terms of our background. If you note, we are trying to create a flyer for a teens event, and one of the ways we go about this, we use elements that they can relate to, that they can communicate. And looking at this image over here, which will serve as the background, it has that feel of that playful pattern on this, and notwithstanding, the use of color on this is actually okay as well. You can see various colors were being used on this: a dark value of brown, yellow, a dark value of red, and green. Okay, that is in terms of creating designs for teens. So when creating designs for teens, you have to take note that you should be able to learn how to play with colors, but I'm not doing much on this. So this has actually solved most of the problems. So I just need to play with the hues and saturation. So next thing I like to do is to enable this image over here, and looking at this image here, I can either choose to use it in two different ways, either using it with the color field or desaturating it. But before doing that, I'd like to add depth to this subject image. So I'll right click and convert it to a smart object so that I can make subsequent adjustments at any point in time in the design. So head over to filter and apply the camera raw filter to this. So over here on the camera raw filter, we'll be looking at enhancing the texture of the image this way, all the way to 100, and you can enhance the clarity a little bit. Head over to details as well. I'm making use of Photoshop 2023. Please take note of that. So I can choose to increase the sharpening of this image this way and adjust the noise reduction this way. After you're done, you click on the OK button, and you have this looking this way. Okay, that's for that. So the next thing we'll have to do is to hit Ctrl T to transform this out and scale to position this around somewhere here like this. Okay, and choose to position this around here. It's perfectly okay. in terms of this. So the next thing I have to do is to start placing other elements for the design, such as this. So I have this logo here, and it is actually a smart object, so I would like to scale it down properly and positioning it over here. Now for this to actually stand out for this on this background, take note the background is a very dark background. For it to create that feel, for you to create that feel of contrast, all you have to do is to double click on it. The layer style will come up and apply a stroke with a white fill, to be precise, in terms of this. Set this as follows and leave other settings the way they are, and you can click on the OK. Now you can see this is without the stroke and this is with the stroke. You can actually see the logo perfectly well. That is the power of contrast in terms of color usage. So the next thing we have to do is to place in the text information for this event. So we'll place in the name of the church over here. Okay, so here is the name of the church over here, and here is the font I'm using for the text. I'm making use of the Montserrat font, and under the style bold, to be precise. Here is the hex code for the color. I picked the color from the colors I have here on this background for this. Okay, and I also created a feel of contrast. If you notice, without a stroke it will look like this, but if you need it to stand out, you have to create a stroke. So all I have to do was to double click on the layer of the text, head over to my layer style, enable the stroke option, and I also pick the color from these colors on this image over here. Okay, that is one of the ways you can also play with the use of colors in your design. So I set the stroke to about 13, to be precise, and I set this as follows. That is in terms of the name of the church and the logo brand. So that is for that. So next we have the theme of the event, which is the National Youth Convention. Okay, and for this text I made use of the Bebas font for this. And over here, let me turn off the strokes as well. I also applied the same technique I used for the name of the church. This was the actual color of the text. I picked the color from the background, this value of brown here. So all I had to do was also double click on it and head over to stroke and apply the stroke as follows, setting my size to this, setting this as follows, also picking the value of yellow from this and adjusting the level of saturation of the color, thereby creating contrast in terms of this color. Here's the hex code for the value of yellow I used. So that is in terms of this. So I'll also enable this stroke as well so that you can see this. So after I was done with that, all I had to do was to hit Ctrl T on the keyboard, holding Ctrl on the keyboard as well. My mouse pointer changes to this after hitting Ctrl T around this edge here. Instead of scaling down this way, I'll hold Ctrl. The mouse pointer changes to a two-headed arrow pointing up and down. So I'll just left click to adjust its angle, holding Shift with Ctrl vertically, to be precise, left click and drag. So that will help you to adjust the angle of your text. That was how I got to this particular point as well. So that is in terms of the theme. So also placing other information like the Bible verse. Here is the Bible verse. Okay, and for the Bible verse, we made use of the Montserrat font as well. You can see we made use of the Montserrat under the category of bold. That is the style. We made use of it in bold. We also apply the same technique. Okay, we also double click on it, heading over to stroke as well under the layer style. Set this as follow, pick the same value of brown as well to make the text stand out from the busy background. Okay, so similar technique is also was also applied here as well. So we're placing the venue of the event. Okay, I placed in this over here using the value of red from the background as well. Notwithstanding, I also created contrast by making this to be on a value of black as well. Okay, thereby making this information stand out with among other information we have on this. Okay, so also double click and apply the layer style as well for this. in terms of this. You can see here's the stroke, here's the dimensions of every other information we applied here. So the same technique was applied for the date of the event. Likewise, for the contact, I created contrast by setting this on white, then setting the phone number to be on this value of yellow as well. Then I made use of the Montserrat font and apply the stroke as well by double clicking, applying the stroke and picking the same value of color as well, maintaining consistency all throughout your design, thereby creating a feel of rhythm and unity in this design. So that is in terms of the information at this upper part of the design. While at the bottom side here, I created a holder like this. Okay, here is a holder I created. I created this making use of the pen tool. So let me give you an illustration of how I went about doing that. I picked the pen tool. After picking it, make sure this is set on shape to be precise. So you just left click here, head over to somewhere here now, left click this way, all the way like this, and you can connect it. Afterwards, you can double click on this, pick your color from the design, and you're good as well. You can duplicate it, Ctrl J to make a duplicate, Ctrl T to transform, make adjustment like this. And for this, I can take it behind this and change its fill color to yellow, or a brighter value of yellow, thereby creating contrast. So that was the technique I adopted in creating what you have over here. That is the same technique I use in creating this. So afterwards, all I have to do is to place in the order of events or the activities for the program. So here are the various activities here. So I made use of the Montserrat font as well, a value of white and a value of yellow. So I maintain the same value of yellow I used on this by using the color picker to pick the color. So let me just demonstrate. So I highlight the text, for example, like this. All I have to do is to come over here, open the color picker and just sample the value of yellow here, or I can come here, sample the value of this. So that is in terms of going about doing that. So the same technique was applied to the whole text you have over here, and that's for that. So in order to create contrast as well, I also had to change this. Okay, let me set this on Montserrat, is the name of the font. Okay, and set this on extra bold, and I can set the fill to white and double click, apply a layer style as well of stroke. Okay, so pick the same value of green from what we have over here and set this as follows and click on OK. So I didn't do much for this design, so I hit Ctrl A, pick the move to align this particular program order to the middle, Ctrl D to deselect. So that is in terms of this design, guys. So I think we are almost done. So for this image of the youth here, all I have to do is also apply the same technique, double click, head over to stroke and apply a stroke color. So you can change this to white to create this fill around your image as well. So this is the actual technique I used in creating this. You can also choose to hit go to your adjustment and enable the black and white option to desaturate it in a situation whereby the image you're using is a very rasterized image. That is, in terms of quality, is a low quality image. You just desaturate it and click on the clip map so that the effect will be on the image only. You can add more of black and adjust your yellows as well, and this will still fly. Okay, that is in terms of this. So ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this tutorial. If you do find it helpful, do well to leave a like, do well to smash the like button right away, guys. If you're new to the channel, do well to smash the subscribe button, turn on the post notification bell to get notification whenever I upload new content. For returning subscribers, guys, I always appreciate you. Thank you for always watching. If you have any questions or comments, do well to leave them in the comment section. Please, if you're able to achieve this design or any design through the help of any of my tutorial, do well to tag me whenever you upload them on your socials, on X, on Instagram, on Facebook at YJ Digital World, across all social media platforms. Do well to share this video with other creatives around you, and see you in the next.